And a week ago, over 400 yards through the air. It's the Aviators and the Voyagers on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the Alamo City of San Antonio, Texas. Tonight we finish off Week 4 with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Voyagers of Virginia Beach taking on the Aviators of San Antonio. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this San Antonio team as they enter play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for visiting Virginia Beach, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's take.
Teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The numbers for him from a week ago: 5 catches, 74 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
A throw over the middle, taken in. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Looking to throw. Moore. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Operating from the gun. Moore. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Back to throw. Moore. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there. First down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Now Ward on 1st and 10. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They're going to run this this with a tight end. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Trying to finish off this opening drive. From the 3, this is 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Moore. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Voyagers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the MVP of the National Football League in 2018, the former Texas Tech Red Raider, Patrick Mahomes.
After what we saw last week, over 400 yards passing, the obvious thing is to go talk to him. I want to talk to his receivers, and boy, were they enthusiastic about what happened then. And they can't wait for this week's game.
He was hitting them outside, over the middle, everywhere. And for his efforts, of course, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Mahomes now on first down. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. That is caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Mahomes. His throw incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. When you look at this defense, this unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league. And you see the starting unit here, but really, you're going to see a lot of different personnel, a lot of different packages as they rotate in and out throughout the game. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Sly able to put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, taking it right down Broadway. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Cortland Sutton, touchdown! Cortland Sutton, 84 yards. And the Voyagers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kid who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. So from the 37, here's a 2nd down and 4. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th. Here's Aaron Sipas now. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Moore over the middle, complete. That's Warner. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Moore. Checks this one down to Robinson. Oh, nice move. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Virginia Beach 1st down.
This quick pass complete to Sutton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down Voyagers.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Well, I'm not quite sure how he got away from that first tackler, but he won't even be able to get it back to the line of scrimmage there as the defense rallies behind him. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Looking to throw. Moore. It's complete to Robinson. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Ward from the gun on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 7. And the Virginia Beach 1st down.
Robinson up the middle. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Robinson. Gets past one man. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Robinson. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this 1st half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And the 2nd wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And it's caught. Touchdown. Bijan Robinson from 6 yards away. And the Voyagers are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. He'll get that out wide to Waddle. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And it was the stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled.
That's good. 4-8.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the...
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Moore. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Warner. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Off play action. Moore. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the give, here's Robinson. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Ward. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Looking to throw. Ward. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Gay knocks this one through. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Randy Gregory from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Aaron Sipos on to punt as he'll get this one away now. That's taken at around the 40. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And out will come the offense as they take over. Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. And I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Ward under pressure, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Hand off now to Robinson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This will be fielded at the 17. Now a hit and a loose football. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game.
I'm going to break it.
I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
hold on to it.
Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw. Moore finding Sutton on the out route, who makes the catch. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the big return had them fired up, but in the end the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. This offense back to work now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit, as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Let's build that momentum on, man. Let's get some momentum.
Mahomes now to throw. For Kidder here, it's complete. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
San Antonio, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Keep it going.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Robinson on a give right side. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Moore under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His 1st career sack.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And with the way things have gone so far tonight, I figured this was going to be a touchdown because he's wide open. But instead, the ball's laid out just a bit too far, and they come up empty.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And on now is the punter as he's on to kick it away. Fielded just inside the 20. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now here's the Virginia Beach offense out and ready to go again. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Ward now throwing to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
And the Virginia Beach 1st down.
Off the play fake. Ward. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Moore. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's good for 28 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight.
Now the red challenge flag makes an appearance as Andy Reid wants a
Previous
second
play is under
opinion.
review.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Warner. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw again. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. Now Mahomes. He'll check this one down at Pacheco. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 8. Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Let's show them what we're made of, D.
They'll run it now with Robinson. Oh, what a juke into space. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 42 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Looking to throw. Moore. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Felix Anudike-Uzomah, the man to get home for the sack.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down, They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Ward. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Back out comes San Antonio. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd. Back now in San Antonio. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Short throw hauled in by Kelce. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down forthcoming. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Just a gain of a couple there, and that will bring up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Shoves him away. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing now is Mahomes. That is caught. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They'll set up a throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Aviators are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now down to 20. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. The 71 yards rushing for him now to this point. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Defense, make us proud.
First down, Voyagers.
Robinson with another carry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Ward to throw on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And Gay knocks this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. On first down, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
No gain on the play.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Now Mahomes got to have this one. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now it's Mahomes again. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. And now they're in the hurry-up. Mahomes now to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Defense.
So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
Mahomes to throw once more. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, and this is going to be intercepted. I think you... So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors.